Hello.
Oh, my children, life this is it. You're idle nights, no more rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Oh, my children, life this is it. We'll hit the heights, and oh, what heights we'll hit.
On with the show, this is it.
Tonight, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it.
I don't know what I would do if this letter should fall into other hands, then it should pass through for other eyes. He said it was nothing, it's over and done. The rotten worm was burrowing still. Its spirit invades me, bleeding me wide for other replies. I searched his pockets, I searched his eyes, I searched his wallet for clues or lies, and I found a number that I somehow dialed. And a woman answered, a woman smiled, and she hung up on the silence, unperplexed, innocently spun a Rolodex. I dialed again, I could not resist, revealing just the dentist receptionist. One day we'll laugh about this, or maybe we'll curse. But there's
I
one
am so
thing
happy to
that
have
is
this record.
making it worse. It's the lack of forgiveness that I can't disguise. No matter how well he lies, and we don't know each other anymore. And when we touch, our lips feel sore. I question the longing left in his eyes for other eyes.
Darnsey. Hello. You've heard me talk about this record before, man. I have been looking so forward. I've been patiently looking for a reissue of the Juliet Letters. It's released in 1992. What's his name? Elvis Costello working with the Brodsky Quartet. It's just fabulous. This, along with the Burt Bacharach, are actually my two favorite records by Elvis Costello. A little surprising, right? Maybe? But thanks for your subscription, Miss October. Hi! Hi, do you know Elvis Costello, Miss October? Hi! Look. I think this was released on Music on Vinyl, is that right? Yeah, this was recently released on Music on Vinyl, and I mean, if you guys want to hear other stuff off of it, that might happen. If you want to request something specifically, then you can do that as well. But I got records, man. We got music to play. Oh, I promise. Sam, do you promise? Are you lying? Last time you did a show, you had no records at all. Seriously, it was very fucking disappointing. It was very disappointing, Sam. You know? I pay you $2 a month, Sam. It's very disappointing. Last time there were no records. There are records, I promise. What am I going to do? I'm going to play you some African music. Before I do that, I'm going to play you a band out of Quebec, actually called Slush, which is basically the French way of saying slush. You know slushies? Like seriously, slushies, that's basically what you're seeing. Slush is in French here. You're asking for a slushy. C'est un slush. Did you know? So this record is from 1976 here. And the weirdest thing about it is that Purple Haze is the one who sent it. And I still haven't had a chance to ask him. It's like, where did you get to know this? How do you know about Sludge? You know, it's like not one of those common bands that you'd kind of see everywhere. Are you trying to say what I'm saying? Sloku? What the fuck is Sloku? What's going on? Did you hit the edibles hard there? The bong. What happened over there? So yeah, I have to get to the bottom of that. Next time Purple Haze is here, we're going to ask him. Then I'm going to play you some D. Jimmy, an acid jazz record, and we're going to keep the festivities going. Other stuff to be played for sure. I might play some Ryo Kawasaki, and who knows what else. I'm waiting for Patrick Montreal to tell him also tell him that I found a Glenn Gould record. He shares this excitement for Glenn Gould with me. He's a weird ass piano player. Hi, cock blood. Hi. 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 I've realized the reason, my entire purpose for having TikTok is just so I can do cowbell versions of every fucking song in the universe. That's it. 30 seconds at a time, cowbell, one song after another. Those of you who might be curious, you can go look up the latest TikTok. There are two. There's one that I tell you about Canada's shittiest airports. And then there's a cowbell rendition, my very, very own cowbell rendition of YYZ. Because we were talking about airports, and YYZ is an airport in Toronto, so they're kind of like commingled together. What's going on, Candita? So, I don't know if Prepaid Obsidian is here yet, but I picked your, your clips for the TikToks. So, I gotta give you a free song. And if he's not here, if you guys can just tell me when he is here type of thing. He got himself a free song. You guys, same deal. If the entire point of the TikToks is 30-second clips of the show. So clip whatever dumb shit you hear. If I actually use it on TikTok, I'll give you a free song. You see? You see? Can I tell you what the best TikTok is up to now? It's like got over 1,000 fucking views. Foster. The Queen has died. I forgot what else I said. And the second most was Cockblood so far. But I'm wondering how YYZ is going to do. I don't know, it's fun. I never thought that I'd have fun doing something, but I do, because you guys clip something out, and if I start laughing, it's perfect. The Queen has died. Someone will replace her. That is, I think, my very, very first TikTok ever. I think that might be my first ever TikTok. Do you know that I still don't watch TikTok? Like, I hear that one of the big things is to just kind of like flip and 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 flip it up and see. And you just flip and you spend the entire day looking at TikToks. I think I have no interest at all in doing that. But I do have interest in providing stupid content, though. So, if we can capture 30-second clips of stupidity, that works. All right. What are we going to do? When I heard she died, I heard Sex Pistols in my head. Dude, were you here last week for that? We did like Queens and Kings last week as our mixtape. Yeah, it was good. You can't get into TikTok because it's way too easy to spend the days 15 seconds at a time. Okay, you see, I don't know what that means. To me, I operate it as a social. I enjoy it because it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because it's you guys and the way you catch the show. You understand? So, it's a way that we kind of like communicate through the show. We share the inside jokes. Right? Now everybody knows when I say someone will replace her, or you say someone will replace her, we know exactly what it is. We need a queen emoji. We need a queen emoji immediately for the fucking queen. Someone will replace her. Whenever we say that, we flash the queen. All right. So look, I'm going to play you some slush. I'm going to play you some African stuff. And then we're going to see. All right? If there's anything that you would like to listen to, lay it on your radio. Check the archive. Make certain that I have it. Oh, shit. I thought I have to do the show and tell, right? You guys like the show and tell? I got show and tell that I could do for you today. It's true. Do you want show and tell? Who likes the show and tell? No, dude, I understood what you said about it's easy to just kill an afternoon flipping and flipping and flipping. I get that, but it's not me. Like, I don't watch those fucking videos. They're all over. The content I create is not content I watch. Does that make any sense? And my understanding is that it's pretty obvious too, because the way it is that I use the TikToks doesn't seem to be the way people use the TikToks. I hear there's something kind of gross, almost fucking pedophile-like about some of those posts, and I'm not sure I need to see any of that. I'm not sure I need to see people do skits. I don't need all of that. The guy on the fucking cranberry juice over there, that was alright. It was good. But I think that's all the TikTok I need. On the other hand, I'm not making content for TikTok. I'm doing a radio show. It's a live show. I never fucking know what I'm going to say. You never know. I don't know what I'm going to play. So when dumb shit comes out, it's real. It's there. It's spontaneous. It's not, let's plant this light here and that light there. Well, that's what it is that I don't like about Instagram. Instagram is about fucking, like, I just take a simple picture now. But I don't understand. Why do you want to be famous as a fucking influencer? This is the part that I don't understand. What will it give you to be famous as an influencer? Like, I mean, I kind of gotta do this. It's for the show. You want people to see the show. If they like the stupid clips, then they'll watch. If they like the music, then they'll watch. If they like the old man, then they'll... Oh, sponsors, okay. No, look, there had to be something. There had to be something, because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand trying to be a Kardashian just for the sake of being a Kardashian. I mean, obviously, they've made a living out of being fabulous, which is completely fucking mind-blowing to me, but... I mean, somebody's consuming this stuff, right? If it's to continue, somebody's paying for it. I still don't fucking understand what that market is. I don't understand the Kardashian market. All right. I got the coffee going through me. My wife made some very, very delicious cauliflowers today. She made some delicious cauliflowers with some cheese on the top. It was so delicious. I'm gonna fart like a beast today. That cauliflower. Okay, so if it's for free stuff, is that what it is? I don't want to fucking do this shit for swag. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this shit for free records. I want to do it because I believe in the show. Because I think this is good radio. I think this is new radio, and we're creating something that doesn't exist. I'm using Twitch as a platform, or YouTube as a platform to do radio. An interactive type. So, you know? Uma, I just want you to know that if you did the TikToks, you'd fucking get 1 million sponsors. You're like a complete stoner. And then if they see the shirt with all the fucking Javel stains, they're gonna think you're destitute. Dude, you can fucking be raking it in, is all I'm saying. Every once in a while, fuck the tape machine. Listen, man, I'm making fucking destitute stoner dollars right now. I got all the fucking destitute stoner sponsors. Dude, I'm just saying. And if you see that the audience starts going down, what you do is you tear the shirt a little bit. Or you drop some Javel. You gotta make more spots. It's gotta look as homeless as possible. Honestly, I have a feeling that if she started uploading bong hits, she'd get more fucking views in like an hour than I've gotten up to now. I mean, if you'd even want to do that, though. You don't strike me as that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? All right. Music? Slush? Oui? Mr. Bart's already got a set in, so let's see what set. Oh, fuck, I gotta do home show and tell, eh? Okay, look. Let me play you this Slush, and then I'm gonna do show and tell. I need to prepare the records. Here's a tune, second tune on side A from an album called Staticone. The song is called Le Cosmophile, the Cosmophile. By the way, Bart, I know that you're listening. I just want you to know that these records sell like for $17 brand new. So you're going to be able to get copies of this shit without any problem whatsoever. And I'm going to be able to point you. Bart's coming in December. I'm going to be able to point you towards like the Canadian prog or the French prog. Our dude at Au 33 Tours reissues all that shit. It's fucking brilliant. Well, anyway, I mean, you listen and you find out for yourself. Slush. The first day she spent at my house, she showed up with a Bible. She told me that she had to read the scriptures before going to sleep because she's around satanic music. It's true. No, it's true. Help me out here, Uma. They don't believe me. Two Slush albums, man. This band here you would really like. They're great. Drums are kind of Keith Moon. What the fuck's the name of the drummer, Christ? The guy who died. I don't remember names anymore. Pete Best. It's Keith Moon, right? Yeah, it's Keith Moon. You dig? I mean, I know any prog head is gonna absolutely love that. Look at these things you learn. I didn't know that you were an Allman Brothers fan. Like, for real. Where are you coming up with all of this? Vegetation Free? I mean, I'm glad to see it. Isn't it fun when, like, you discover that somebody's into stuff that you wouldn't have, like, thought? It's like, oh, fuck, really, eh? You're into that. Boom. I just fucked up this record. It's gonna be a rough cue. We have some requests. Might to dial is do not agitate any camels. She's fucking sending me like a crossword puzzle. I don't know what you're talking about. Help me over here. I mean, I'm high. I'm not sure that that's the reason, though. Did anybody else understand that? I used to know this guy. I have no fucking idea what he said. To this day, I still don't know what he means. But he said some of the most profound things he's ever said to me in my life have come from this guy. He's got profound philosophies that I've been telling. I even told my daughter. There's a stick behind the door, and it's trading stuff. But I already knew. There's a stick behind the door, and it's trading stuff. But I already knew. That was an actual fucking message from this guy. I said, huh? Like, I don't know what it was. Like, he tweeted it or something, but... And somehow, like, something like 15 years later, I still memorized it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be funny, but... Radio, man. Radio, you know what I mean? You say things. What do you say that we show you the camera? We're going to show you some records. Before I do that, why don't I take a real quick look to see what requests we have here? I want to be able to get you your requests. There's a good stack to show. Look at this. Right? Decent stack. So we got Scat Brothers, which I already queued up. Orion Rockabilly, very nice, okay. And Frank... Holy fuck. That might be the first time you've ever requested a Frank Zappa song. And from the 80s, of all things. Okay, so... Let's do this, okay? This here... Oops. Porco Dio. Give me just a second over here. I have to make fucking space for myself. I'm gonna have stories to tell you too. I got stories. Do you like the stories? So look. This is happening tomorrow. Okay? Those of you who have been catching the Old Mans, we did Old Man Listens to Russian Circles this afternoon, and it was a lot of fun. Played a bunch of like post-rock in the afternoon, like after the show, because of it, and it was really awesome. So that was Russian Circles. This is Danger Mouse with what's his name? Black Thought. We're gonna hear this tomorrow at 1 p.m. So that would be what? That's 10 a.m. California time. 1 p.m. is like about 7 p.m. in Germany, I think. 6 p.m. in the UK. I'm starting to learn all the time zones. All the time zones. Moving on. This is what we were listening to today. Gnosis. This is a really good record. The record itself, the vinyl, wasn't very good. The quality, I mean, there's a full review there. Now, when I do the Old Mans, I do a full vinyl review. Like, I do a physical product review before I actually start going into the music. So for those of you who are actual vinyl junkies, you know, and might want to buy this stuff, it all happens in real time. I don't prepare what I'm going to say. I don't look at the record until I pull it out of the jacket. When I put it down, that's where it is that I start looking at the quality of it, if you want. So if you want physical product reviews, that's going to be happening pretty much at the beginning of all the Old Mans now. I figure records cost a lot. So it might be useful for you to know what to expect when you're buying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I buy a lot of records. I get fucked by a lot of records, and I get really good records. So why wouldn't I tell you any of that? Okay. This here is some Egyptian tape funk. It's a bunch of shit from Egypt. They used to that was only ever previously available on tape, and we're seeing a lot of those types of compilations, like Algerian, Lebanese, because tape culture was massive in the Middle East. Massive. And all of the music was basically done through tapes. So some of these are seeing vinyl reissues, and I'm picking them up because I love this weird stuff. You know, like, I mean, I think it's probably the case with most cities. I mean, it's a little different, I guess, now with Uber, but taxi drivers very often were comprised of immigrants, right? It's one of those things where a lot of them it was their first job. They came over here, they knew how to drive a car, so they could provide for their families. I mean, my grandfather used to be a taxi driver, so it's something that I totally understand. And some of my fondest memories is actually just sitting in the back of a fucking taxi. I got some Lebanese dudes blasting this Lebanese music to me, or when I used to go, like, now you got bustans everywhere. But maybe 20 years ago, there weren't Lebanese places everywhere. The Lebanese fast food was not like it is now, 25 years ago or so. So when you went for Lebanese, you'd go to the place that served Lebanese food. And it was always fucking blasting this music from whatever country they were from, type of thing. And I always loved it. Or when I used to go to India, when I used to go to Indian restaurants, the same thing. I'm pretty sure that my love of Lata Mangeshkar, like basically the voice of India, came from eating at Indian restaurants. I don't say this with any racist intonation at all. It's exactly the opposite. I cherish it. I fucking love immigrants. I do, man. I love talking to them. I love learning about their food. I love learning about their drink, their music most of all. It's fascinating to me. So yeah, this is Egypt, music from Egypt from like late 70s, early 80s to mid 80s. It used to be only on cassette, and now it's on vinyl. Kavinsky. Poem is the reason that I bought this Kavinsky record. I kinda trust when he tells me, you probably want this. It's usually a matter of if I'm in the mood for it, if I have the budget for it, and a bunch of other things, but I know that he's usually right on. And with the electronic music, I think that that's very much so. Okay, so Carpenter Brut, I mean, I heard about Carpenter Brut for the first time through him. I probably heard about Perturbator through him as well, and now you guys hear through the show, right? So I saw him play a Kavinsky record on his stream maybe last week or something, and it's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And I mean, with a cover like this, I already knew. This looks like the cover to Knight Rider or something. They're alright. I picked it up, and of course I like it. All of these are in the archive, by the way. So if you take a look at the archive, go by sort it out by date added, and you're going to see all the latest releases. You're going to see the stuff that I'm talking about right now. Look at that. Motherfucker, it's my first fucking Supercat record. I am thrilled to have a fucking Supercat record. I need more dancehall. I am absolutely aware of the fact that I need more dancehall, but a lot of that stuff existed only on 12-inch and 7-inch, and I basically get as much of it as I can. But Supercat's one of the big names, and this was one of the early albums too, so Don Dada. It's the shit. Tabar Slack. Look at what finally arrived. I know I could have gotten it earlier. I know. But I like buying from my record store. The guy supports he supports the show. And I like buying from my local guy. I like knowing my guy. You know what I mean? When I have to return a record, he never gives me trouble because he knows I'm not fucking with him. So, this one's been out for a while, but Au 33 Tours just got it. I mean, needless to say, it's fantastic. It's fucking fantastic. And it sounds really nice, too. Where the hell is that song? Why can't... Herbs, Good Hygiene, and Socks. Herbs, Good Hygiene, and Socks. You see, I learned that on Twitter. I twittered that, and there you go. To me, that's a good tweet. 3 people liked it. I haven't put the Kavinsky in yet? Okay, I'll take a look now. This is pretty cool. Did you know that this was available? They just reissued it. Daft Club, man. These are all the remixes of some classic Daft Punk tunes. This stuff, they used to have a club like with a little plastic card type of thing called the Daft Club. And these songs were exclusive. So if you joined their club, you would get these exclusive songs. So it's compiled in this. Obviously, it's if you like Daft Punk, you're gonna love it. It's new. It was just reissued. So if you look in the store, if you look like at your local places, it's available. Dudes. This is something that I had actually. I was wondering because I got a couple of these weird Japanese ones, and I think that honestly, this is the shit that you guys want to pay attention to. I promise this stuff is so drugged out and so amazing. Bart, if you're here, you're going to like these ones. This is a Guru Guru band. Like there's a label out of Japan called Guru Guru Brain. Guru Guru is actually a krautrock band. Brain Records is a krautrock label. So what they did is they called it Guru Guru Brain. Absolutely every record I've ever gotten on that label has blown me the fuck away. It's new krautrock. It's mind-blowing. Every time. So I took a look and I had forgotten that I have this one too. This is a band called Sundays in Cybele. So as far as I'm concerned, this is new because I just discovered it this afternoon. Wax Taylor. This is, which one? By Any Beats Necessary. I think that there's an instrumental version of this also, but Wax Taylor, for those of you who are familiar, really good jazz hop beats. This here. This is the one. Kikagaku Moyo. Another one, yes, another one. This is another, what's it called? Another Wax Taylor. It's the instrumental version of Dusty Rainbow from the Dark. Okay. And finally, we got this, the Smile. It arrived. I cleaned it, put it right back in the package. So in other words, when I unwrap it on Friday, it'll be the first time I ever actually fuck around with the record. I'll give a full review of the record, the packaging, price, everything. Okay. If you want, I just put up the link for Smile. That's happening on Friday. And I think I covered it all. Anything you like in all of that? Hi, Shmoo. I hope your first week or second week of school treated you with less stress this year. Okay? I need to put on the... Thank you. Don't you love Polam? He's still able to cue me. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Requests are open, folks. I'll go one step further, okay? Requests are open. What we're going to do is we're going to give you happy hour for the first 5 songs. So if you make requests, the first 5 songs are $8 songs for patrons only. Regular, $10 for everybody. If you're a patron, the first 5 songs, 5-minute songs, of course, are special. Here's some Afro-funk from the 70s. Ferry Jimmy and his DG-kins. Listen to this. It's going to be a rough cue. I accidentally uncued it. Can I ask you one question actually before I get this started? I thought about this. I think it's a really good idea, and I'll go through the trouble of doing it only if you think it's something that you would find useful. I think so. Okay, but I was thinking about, because of these shows and stuff, becoming what do you call it? A Amazon affiliate, or is that what they call it? There are things that I buy on a regular basis. Okay, I mean, I'm not talking about cans of beans. I'm not talking about that. But there are things that I buy for the, for the show. And I think it would be useful for you guys. Like, I thought of that. It's like the outer sleeves. You guys are going to probably find that useful. So, I was thinking about it. So yeah, let me play you this DJ Kimmy, okay? Check this out. Oh, shit. Perfect cue.
Yes, oh man. mi bolo no mo se gbàgbé.
Did you like that? Wasn't that good? I liked it. Polam just came into the machine. Clip. And, oh, bazinga. Do you see what we just did that? And, he changed something over here, and I have no fucking idea what he did. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. The international man of mystery. No one has seen him without his toque. You fixed the Giphy. Oh, thanks, man. What, dude? Whatever it is, I know that it's going to be good. All right, listen to me. Listen to me. We got a Bartosz set right now. A Bartosz. Bartosz is coming and see me in December. I'm excited about this. I am, man. I am excited about this. I've known Bart how long now? We've known each other since 2013? Long time. We're finally gonna meet. We're finally gonna meet, man. After like nearly 10 years. He's gonna hang out here. He's gonna stay on my place. I'll take him around the city. And, we're gonna do shows together, man. And he's gonna be like right here. We're gonna fucking do shows together. And if he winds up overstaying his welcome and I'm sick of his shit, you're probably gonna see that I'm gonna get completely annoyed by him. But I kinda just don't see that, because it's gonna be interesting. It'll be, I think that it'll be interesting, dynamic shows, and I think in a lot of cases, you guys, number one, you know a lot about music. Honestly, I think that your musical identities is an enormous part of what makes this show. Like, I mean, you don't need to tell me. When Bart starts requesting stuff, very often, if he requests a set of 3, you're not going to know any fucking thing he's doing. Nothing. You don't know them. It happens to me all the time. And, I usually understand why he likes what he likes. Like, I get it. But what's interesting to me is something actually that Lorem said to me earlier today. He's the reason that I come listen to your show is because you have a fuck ton of stuff that I don't know. And I know a lot of music. I get that. I completely fucking get that. Because for me too, when I talk to Lorem, like his collection is nothing like mine. And to me, that's what's exciting. When I'm able to just try different things, I fucking love it. You can put me in a small collection of 50 records and I'll still have a blast. Because I'll find something. I mean, that thrill's never been gone. You know what I mean? And I know he's going to do that kind of thing. Well, look, I mean, just in terms of qualitatively, I can already see that he's got curated taste. You know, there's some thought to what he listens to, rather than whatever's the new thing. All of you kind of have curated taste, I find, though. You're all pretty unique, you know. Like to me, I liken it to knowing what coffee to make if you see the same person every day. Or you go to a bar and the person already knows what you drink. Okay, well, you know, a beer and a shot of whiskey. They know. All right, guys. We're going to start with Scat Brothers. I'm going to try as much as possible to get the titles on time. Okay, we're going to start with the Scat Brothers. Then we're going to go to a band called Orion. I need to find the record. I haven't found it yet, so I'm kind of hoping that I catch it on time. And then at the end, we're going to do a Frank Zappa song. Even when Bart picks Frank Zappa songs, he doesn't pick the songs I pick. I don't say that as a bad thing. That's a good thing. You come across people that approach it in a completely different way. That's the fascinating part about this kind of radio for me. VJ Hive Mind feeds the fuck out of me. It does, man. Your knowledge just energizes me. Like, you don't understand. My mind's completely open all the time because I'm always learning something. I know that you come here for exactly the same reason, but please realize that you're teaching me a lot of things too. I mean, you're my influencers, so I can safely say that I would have never, ever even considered a Scat Brothers record before Bart sent it in one of his boxes. And I don't even know what the Orion record looks like. Okay? Because Bart sent it. But I know that if he asks, if he's putting together a set, after a while, you guys know what I'm talking about. After a while, there's kind of like, each of you have your own identity when it comes to music. Like if Atheum puts in a set, you know it's going to be some kind of garage rock. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me go get that Orion record. Let's start with the Scat Brothers. This is a song called Life at the Outpost, released in 1979. I think it's a disco record. And the record, actually right on the record, the song that Bart picked has a big X on it, saying, yeah, this is the song. On Casablanca Records, which was one of the labels for disco, along with Kiss's label. So, let's listen to the Scat Brothers. What do you say? On WNBC. minutes left to happy hour. No, we'll stretch it to 9:15. Happy hour is until 9:15. Next 5 requests are $8 for patrons.
Shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em up.
I said, Susie Q, baby, I love you, my Susie Q. I like the way you walk, I like the way you talk, I like the way you walk, I like the way you talk, my Susie Q. Yeah, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you, my Susie Q. I said, say you'll be true. Well, say you'll be true. Well, say you'll be true and never leave me blue, my Susie Q. All right, play it for me one time.
Tame Impala. It's Karen O with Danger Mouse. It might be one of those Porco Dio sets. What do you think? Do you think it might be one of those Porco Dio sets?
Of the Negro persuasion, devoted his life to become a Caucasian. He stopped eating pork, he stopped eating greens. He traded his dashiki, uhuru, for some Jordache jeans. He learned to play golf, and he got a good score. Now he says to himself, I know
Nigger.
no more.
I don't understand you. Could you please speak more clearly?
Yeah, this is a good tune, man.
And what is what? And why is this appropriate?
That's a funny pronunciation if you never heard
If you
one.
don't like
Where'd you get that word?
what you has got,
Appropriate.
drop it in the dirt
Drop it, yeah.
and let it ride.
I can smell it now.
Someone else
Here it come, here it come.
will surely come
I told you he was coming.
and pick it up,
That's right.
'cause he wants some.
And you want it for free.
And when one day
There will come a day.
you wonder who
I wonder too.
you used to was
Who I was anyway.
and what you do.
I used to work at the post office.
Scratch your head
But I don't want to undo my
and look around.
Happy Hour song number 2. There's 3 left and 14 minutes. Patrons, get your $8 songs if you want them. You got 14 minutes.
Know what you
If
are.
you want 'em. John Spencer Blues Explosions. We're gonna get some blues explosions. Fundanumas exploding everywhere. He's exploding all over the country.
So see what you got.
Some golf clubs sticking out the trunk.
You are what you is.
Wind down to the links on Saturday
And that's all
morning.
it is.
Give me a $5 bill.
You are what you is.
Yes, I'm overcoat too.
And that's all it is.
What's my waitress? Yeah.
You are what you is.
Drop it, take me to Freetown.
And that's all it is.
I'm harder than your husband, harder than your
You are what
husband.
you is.
I'm going down a white street to the mud club,
that's all it is.
I'm going down and work the ball, work
You
the
are what you
ball.
is.
No, this is Zappa.
And that's all it is.
It's me that's fucked up with the
Here we
titles.
are at the mud club, y'all.
I do that, man. And that's the next song. I forget titles. Sorry! I try to do it as fast as I can. I kind of got a little excited, so I forgot that I need to stay in my routine in order to remember what's what, because my memory is not the best in the world. That was Zappa. But I will go back to Orion, by the way. And yeah, like I said, we got 2 of 5 Patreon happy hour requests down. 3 more. Can you please tell me, Bart, where did you discover this? Bart, can you please tell me where you know this from? I can't imagine this making it to the other side of the fucking pond. I mean, it was released on Sun Records, but this dude was kind of an anomaly. He's a weirdo, man. His voice sounded so much like Elvis Presley, and because he wore a mask, they would use marketing that you remember when people were saying that Elvis isn't dead? This is one of the reasons people thought Elvis wasn't dead. Because of this guy. So when people thought, okay, Elvis isn't dead, look, they just went with it. But, I mean, it's certainly an oddity. It's certainly, he's got a few records. I think I got 3 of them. Fucking Pizza Boy sent them. This is the kind of thing that you're going to find in Tennessee. This is the kind of thing you will definitely find in Tennessee. But, and I mean, I've seen it here, but it's not something that you just see around. It depends. I guess in the States, maybe. It is Sun Records. Like I said, it was still a pretty big label. Maybe. I don't know. Have you ever seen it before? But when he like gave me these records, he gave them to me in San Francisco. You better believe I knew exactly what it was. It's like, oh shit, I can't fucking believe he found this. Tennessee's an interesting digging place, it seems. That country stuff that I seek so much, like I'd love to have more 60s and 70s Dolly Parton. He says that it's like it's cheap as chips down there. Like it's everywhere. Like, fuck, I want that. I mean, that's the shit I like. You know? There's Porter Wagner with Dolly Parton records. God damn, I don't have any of that. A Nashville trip is something that I can absolutely see happening. I gotta tell you. Music City, man. It absolutely seems like something that I would do. I want to visit the music cities. You know? And I'm real simple when it comes to this. If somebody comes along, two people, we make an adventure of it. Anybody beyond somebody else, we'll make an adventure of it. Like I've gone to Europe by myself. Like after my divorce, basically in 1999. So I went and ring in the new millennium at my grandparents' birthplace on our land. I went back to the old country and I brought in the year 2000 with my grandmother's sisters and with my uncles from there, and it was kind of cool. I don't even remember why it is that I said that, but yeah, the reason it is that I said that is that I wasn't going to just go visit the family. While I was there, I went and visit Rome for a second time. I went and visit some family in Milano. And, you know, I did the turn. I basically played tourist for a bit. Completely alone. Nobody to accompany me. I'm perfectly comfortable traveling like that. You know, I don't need the room to be anything special. What am I going to do in the fucking room? I'm going to sleep. So, I don't care where I sleep. I mean, as long as it's a comfortable enough bed, I guess. But it's fun. There was one moment in Milan, if you ever see movies where they show the big cathedral in Milan, it's always the same fucking cathedral. It's right next to Teatro alla Scala. La Scala, man. Like the great Milanese opera. La Scala. It's fucking small. Anyway, the big cathedral. Right in front of that, there's a plaza. There's a piazza. Huge piazza. So you see a lot of these all over Europe. Wherever it is that you go to Europe, piazzas are, you know, the meeting places. It's also the places where they sell drugs. But, right over there, where I had gone during Christmas, right? So I spent Christmas and New Year's there. And during the time that I was there, they made ice. They laid down ice in the middle of the piazza. They laid down, like, you know, machine-made ice, fake ice kind of thing. And it was mind-blowing to me because it's like, is this fucking possible? There's ice in Milan? And there's no snow anywhere or anything, so it's not like it was snowing. So it's like, oh, come on, I gotta do this. So I rented a pair of skates while I was there, tied them up, and started skating, like, with Teatro alla Scala, just fucking skating, knowing that I'm surrounded by this culture. I'm surrounded by this massive cathedral that I went into, confessed my sins, and said goodbye to my uncle as well. You know, light a candle, the traditional Christian way. Not because I'm Christian per se, but because Christian is part of my family tradition, and I'm traditional. I love those traditional feelings. You know what I mean? We baptized my daughter not for the religion thing. We baptized her because it's a cultural thing. So there I am. I'm around these cultural things. There's like this big cathedral. I wish I could remember what the name is. Teatro alla Scala. And they give me a hockey stick. And I'm fucking skating circles around these guys. Like we're just playing hockey like that. So they give me I'm skating circles around them. I mean, I'm Canadian. I'm not even that good, but I used to play hockey like in a beer league type of thing, right? And Il Duomo, porco Dio! Exactly, Il Duomo, grazie. Il Duomo. So I'm like skating right there. And like people started coming to watch the hockey game. That was an amazing experience for me. I'm telling you, I'm not a good hockey player. But fuck, I'm better than these guys that have never picked up a hockey stick. So these guys were fucking pylons. I'd skate around them and I'd score a goal. I'd skate around them, I'd score a goal. And you got these fucking people on the side. They're applauding me as I'm scoring these goals. I felt like Gretzky. Right in front of Il Duomo. 1999, December. Right before Christmas. It's one of those forever memories, you know? I'm not sure why I just described all of that, but it felt really good to describe, man. I think that's why I'm leaning into this radio thing, because I think those are the experiences that I want to share with you. I want to personalize this. I want to hear your stories too. I want to internalize your stories. I want to learn how to tell your stories. You know, I like your characters. I want to build with those characters. I want to evolve those characters and their relationships. I want to get to know them. Does that make any sense? Like, I mean, you're people, obviously you're people, but here we get to be characters. That's fun. To me, that's... You guys are always the ones that are feeding me. That's why the interactive thing works. Okay, yeah, when he was a lawyer, an Oiler or a King. Yeah. He is single-handedly responsible for bringing hockey to all of those people. But we're not here to talk sports ball. I just wanted to share somehow that experience of Milan. Yeah, I went there and it's like, I'm not sure I'm an atheist. I'm not an atheist. I believe there's something, but I don't think that it's in a Bible. I have my relationship with whatever I think, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't need to read a Bible to have that shit told to me. As a Colombian dude comes in and like, I think you're born with a Bible in Colombia. Buenas noches, Cristian. Bienvenido. I hope you're liking your show, the show. I am not trying to offend. So. I love my Colombian friends. I do. All right. Is anybody getting a pause on the channel? I'm not seeing anything on my end at all. So, maybe it's your end. Do we have any other requests to put in? Ja. How it went from Orion to Italy. Yeah. Well, it's because we were talking about you coming here, right? There are 2 minutes left for the requests, and after that, happy hour is over. Did anybody else take any others? We have... I was busy telling my story. No. You got 2 minutes if you want your happy hour requests. 3 left. I'm going to play you Karen O and Danger Mouse. This is a good record. I would think that this is actually even a perfect request considering that we're doing Danger Mouse with Black Thought tomorrow. From there, we're going to go into Tame Impala. And then we're going to play some St. Vincent with David Byrne. Some John Spencer Blues Explosion. And whatever else it is that you decide that you want to listen to. I'm in no hurry, man. I'm here to hang out. I'm here to talk, share stories, and share my enthusiasm for this art. Share my enthusiasm for this music and for this medium. Idioma. VJ Radio, bitches. I wasn't a fan of BFM.
And you want it, then you take it. Forget what you see when you close your eyes, girl, you make it.
subtitles. Sorry, man.
Don't take it. No rest for the weak, no sleep at night. You can make it. You gon' want it. You gon' make it. You forget what you see when you close your eyes. You can take it. I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? It run through me. It run through me. Well, won't you come be my friend? Well, don't you wanna be my friend? 'Cause the only other friend I could ever be is to me. Don't you wanna be my friend? Or won't you come be my friend? 'Cause the only other friend I could ever be is to me. I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? What you see? What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? I'm a woman. What you see? It run through me. It run through me.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Isn't it good? How about this one? The Tame Impalas. I very much like when you guys request Tame Impala. I'm still learning a lot about it. Request Tame Impala.
Getting closer.
See, sometimes you gotta like when I make mistakes. Hello, sir. Thanks for the request, new guy. Like vinyl? Check out the archive. I think I'm 7 records away from cracking 8,000 in the archive. So this week, basically, the archive will have over 8,000 entries in disc box. Still about 8,500 in all. What's going on, Sean? You don't mind if I play another Tame Impala, do you, Sean? Sean, don't mind? Sean, do you mind? I bet you I don't have Lost in the Dream. I think I lost that record, dude. This is it. This is some Boy George shit. Another Tame Impala song right after this? We'll play all the Tame Impala together. Are you cool with that? shot of Tame Impala. First one on Kyle Hooper, the second one on me for getting it wrong. The third one is on Chris, who just made me realize that I haven't turned off the happy hour yet, so, yep. Happy hour, I guess, for now, too. Thanks for your request, dude. I hope that your time at work is going well. Tomorrow, man, we're doing another old man. Danger Mouse. Who likes Danger Mouse? Right. Who likes Black Thought? Do I have Slave Ambient? I'm pretty certain that I have Slave Ambient. Look, I'm gonna turn it off right now, but if you were thinking about doing happy hour, then yeah, do it. I mean, if you're asking, it's like you're calling it, as far as I'm concerned. Does that make sense? You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair. What are we gonna do now? Another Tame Impala. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Here's something off the Slow Rush from 2020. Is it true? Discovering it through your requests. Fuck, do we have another Tame Impala? Eh, porco dio. Lonerism, eh? Take advantage while I can, man. We're gonna do 4 Tame Impala tunes at once in a row. I'm gonna keep this going. You don't mind? I still have your requests, Kyle. I'm just enjoying the Tame Impala train. Okay, guess what? Anybody requesting Tame Impala is an $8 song. Let's see how long we can keep this train going. Only for Tame Impala requests. It's keeping me on my toes, you know? I see that, Kyle Hoover. I'll go right back to it, okay? Fuck up, listen, I'm gonna give you the song anyway, okay? Oh, you're talking about your request. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. I'm gonna play it right now. So look, how many songs is that in a row? That's 5 Tame Impala songs in a row. I think I like this game. Because, I think I prefer learning Tame Impala through you guys than learning it by myself. If you guys want more Tame Impala, the Tame Impala train is going to be $8 a song all the way through. So we haven't heard song 2 on this. Whatever Tame Impala that I have, we'll keep the Tame Impala train going. Because it's fun. I'm learning. And I mean, ultimately I'm juggling 4 records, so it's pretty manageable. And I got 3 turntables. Watatao, I see what you did there. So Chris wants another one, and we got the ooms. Okay, let me take a look here. So how many will that make in a row? This is going to be 5, right? We got 7 in a row? That's a fucking train. That's crazy. That's the most, like, I mean, you know, request-wise, I think I like this. The idea of doing, like, you guys want to go deep, let's go deep. Let's see how far it goes. You know? So the deep digs are basically decided by you guys. I like that. I'm willing to give incentive for that. Because for me, if I don't want to do it, I just don't say it, right? But if I want to do it, it's because you guys are teaching me. And that I dig. That I really dig, man. How many songs is it in a row that we've done? Dude, it's a lot. I think it's going to be 7 by the end of this. And who knows, maybe we'll continue. So maybe I got to put at the front of this thing, Tame Impala Superset. That's what we're listening to, right? A Tame Impala Superset? Sorry, I'm typing. Is it okay? I'm trying to make this all exciting. People are going to come in. They're going to say, oh my fucking God, look at this guy. He's having a party. I mean, come on. You know how it is. You have to go to the party. You have to. But you get to stay in your fucking stinky pants. You can stay with your granny underwears on. It's no problem if you're feeling all fucking bloated and you just ate a sack of chips. You can sit on your couch. But it's still, it's an event. It's an event. It's an event. Meanwhile, you're sitting on your fucking couch. It smells like farts. Your fingers are orange from fucking Cheeto dust. The laps of luxury. So now I'm going to start counting records. This next thing that we're going to do is going to take us to 7 straight. I'm starting to wonder what band would be able to beat that. It's impressive. All requested, right? It's impressive. Did I get another one? You guys. 8, okay. I'll juggle for a bit, no doubt, man. Currents, Let It Happen, Inkate, another one. Holy fuck, so we're up to 8. We already know that that's the record. Now, Kyle Uber is playing part of this game too, so I know he doesn't mind that I'm putting off his St. Vincent with David Byrne. All this just to tell you that once this fucking Tame Impala train is done, we still got David Byrne to listen to. And we got the war on drugs. So, why don't I just take like all the records I have down and we'll fuck with them. Does that sound like a good idea? Anybody, just to make it easier, do you want song 2 on this? If you do, what's the name of the song? Just throw up $8 if you're a patron, and I'll play it. Endors Toi. Endors, is that the one? Endors Toi. I think. I don't fucking know. Lonerism, SC. But dude, I don't see a song over here called Let It Happen. I see Be Above It. SC. Let It Happen. What is this Let It Happen? You got the name of the song wrong, right? Is that what happened? Be Above It. This guy, Let It Happen. Oh, it's the wrong record. This is where it is. He's gonna get off. This guy. That's what it is. That's what he does. Incarnate. This guy. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. I'm sorry, I fucked up. I don't know these records. I just finished telling you that I'm playing them for you. I'm playing them because I'm trying to learn. You're teaching me. You understand? I'm fucking Danielson. You're Mr. Miyagi. Don't yell at me. Anybody else watching Cobra Kai? It's so bad. Cobra Kai is fucking terrible, dude. I love it. Like, I really love it. I can't explain. Anybody else able to understand? Dude, no, it's bad. I completely understand exactly how bad it is. I know. I think I like it. I think I love it, actually. Alright. I'm going to go get all the records. We're going to get to all of them. And, 1 star. 1 star. 1 star. This fucking takes an Uber driving thing. That's me. If I try to drive Uber, who are we kidding? 1 star everywhere. Nobody would want to fucking drive with me. Car smelled like beer. All right. Here's the Tame Impala. We're going to go for 8 straight, man. Thank you for being a part of our very first request train like this. So the Tame Impala train. The inaugural Tame Impala, 8 songs deep. Yeah, Johnny's a knucklehead, but I love him. Uma, I haven't forgotten your request, man. You good with me finishing this Tame Impala thing? I'm guessing you are. Family Bong! Wicks, love you. Another Tame Impala. That's gonna be 9. Porco Dio. 9 straight. Holy fuck. Turn it up loud, motherfuckers. Let's go. This one's called Let It Go. Or Be Above It. What the fuck's this one? Be Above It.
This time I'm just gonna take it, or I'm never gonna shake it. I just close my eyes and make it so that all these little things don't affect me now. Know that I gotta be above it now. And I can't let them all just bring me down. This time I'm just gonna take it, or I'm never gonna shake it. I just close my eyes and make it so that all these little things don't affect me
All right, here's the next one. From Inner Speaker. I'm doing them in order here. You guys. Solitude is Bliss, I think, is the song we're listening to. This one is for Mr. Chris. Mr. He's a big boy. He's moving out of the house. Big boy. All right. Here's your song, man. Thanks for your request. Everybody, congratulations, Chris.
cracks in the pavement underneath my shoe. I care less and less about and less about you. No
Look at Chris with the big boy pants. Chris is wearing his big boy pants. Oh, Chris. Deeper from the Slow Rush. Thanks for the request. So how many in a row is that? 9? Or did we get more? I haven't checked the chat. So much for playing all of this Tame Impala, guys. I appreciate it. I'm loving it. I really am. songs deep. Roxy 2. 10 songs. Holy fuck. Really? On 4 albums? On 4 fucking albums, we're going 10 deep. I mean, they're all double albums, but... yeah, this is awesome. It's fun. It's one of the bands that I wanted to get to know better. We're going to have a double shot from Currents. Which is the record that has all that crazy fuzz? That's the one that I'm trying, like, to maybe... I don't know. Trying to listen to, I guess, or trying to learn about, or trying to absorb. I think that might be the right word. Because that was the only one that I didn't particularly care for. But even then, I mean, just because I don't care about something once, it doesn't mean that I don't go back, you know? I'll revisit records regularly, especially if I see that a catalog is one that interests me. I mean, I wanted to hear a bunch of tunes like that. I gotta tell you, though, it's all of a sudden got me thinking. This is the first time we've ever done a fucking request train for just one artist. 10 deep seems insane to me. And I'm all of a sudden starting to think to myself, like, what band could possibly beat that? I mean, I know one answer, like, for damn sure. Like, fucking immediately. But for today, you think Rush, you think Kid Gizzard, eh? Those are not the bands I'm thinking of. King Gizzard, you think, eh? Rush? You really believe Rush, yeah? $10 seems like a pretty high bar. And I mean, the fun part about it is that you guys decide. So if you don't want to hear it, you know, you're not going to pick it. Primus, listen to you. I'm pretty sure that I can think of 2 artists that are probably even bigger than Beatles and Led Zepp. 1 artist, actually. I think David Bowie. If I ever did a David Bowie train, we'd be here forever. I mean, at some point I figure it's going to happen type of thing, but if you do that, it's just... you're going to be here forever. Bowie's the one that's like everyone's going to go bonkers on. Which is fun, right? I mean, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do with music anyway. Dude, Gore Evil. You say Ozzy because you're a metalhead. I'm not sure that Ozzy's going to go that deep. Can I tell you that because I'm a metalhead who grew up with Ozzy, like I was in my teens when Ozzy came out, I feel the same way about Ozzy. But I don't think so, man. Ozzy's passed this generation by somehow. Besides, it's only those first 4 records, you know? I'd say Bowie, whenever it happens, if anybody's going to beat a record of 10, mind you, this record's not even finished. We're 10, we can go deeper if you want. But if anything's going to happen, it's probably going to be that one. You know, I'd like to think that it's going to be someone like Alice Cooper. I'd love to hear that. But I don't think so. I think Bowie's going to be the king of this. And ultimately, the best part about it is that you decide. I mean, if you don't want to listen to it, then you don't listen to it and we move on. We have other requests, you know. Bell bottoms! Bell bottoms! Bell bottoms! But the Uma household is all into the Tame Impala, so I have a feeling they're pretty cool with just letting the bell bottoms soak up a little bit of that marijuana juice. And then we keep playing music. Yes? Yes. All right. We're going to get a double shot from Currents. This next one, Inkate requested it. Let it happen.
It's always
refreshing the channel with likes. Thank you for following my channel. You're listening to Vinyl Junkies Radio. Yes, old school radio on vinyl, right here on Twitch, your favorite Twitch channel. Follow us. The favorite record or something? Because the next 3 songs are all from Currents. One more follow to get to 8850. God damn. This shit's growing fast, man. I'm loving it. I know it's basically one dude, and it kind of blows me away. this by himself on stage? It's impossible. I don't see it. I mean, I can see how he produces this himself and plays everything, but we still have 2 more, guys. How far did the Tame Impala train go? 10 songs? Porco Dio. I mean, not exactly the same, but this one gives me a Daft Punk feel. Making me like really happy, man. You're teaching me with records that were given by you to the archive and teaching me. I feel like an old dog learning new tricks up to a certain point, because I'm not going to find my way to stuff like this by myself. I'm not. I can find my way through metal, I can find my way through a lot of different music, but this is not the kind of music that I can find my way through. And I find that I have, like, certainly a much better language and a much better grasp than I ever have. But to this level now, it's like, yeah, you know, it sinks in. The titles don't necessarily sink in, but the songs do. We still got another 2. I got a Pond record. I totally got a Pond record. And which Pond are you talking about? Are you talking about the Sub Pop Pond? Like the band from the 80s and 90s? Because that's the shit. I'm still looking for that on vinyl. I don't have that. But I have another band called Pond. Alright. This one is an Uma request. Off the exact same record. The Less I Know, The Better is the name of the song. Thank you for the request. What do we play next? We still got some David Byrne with St. Vincent, eh? And we still got some John Spencer Blues Explosion, so Jesus Christ. It's been a good bunch of spins. I'm wondering what I should drink now. Should I just go with straight water? Do I want a beer? I want some music. Let's listen to some Tame Impala. Same album, Currents. Thank you, Uma. the sub pond.
Someone said we lived together. I ran out the door together. She was holding hands with Trevor. Not the greatest feeling ever. Pull yourself together. You should try your luck with Heather. When I hope they slept together. All the less I know, the better.
Dude, I asked for the lesson. I love it.
Can't you see yourself by my side? No surprise, leaning on his shoulder like every night. Oh my love, can't you see that you're on my mind? Don't suppose you could convince your lover to change his mind. So goodbye. She said it's not now or never. Wait 10 years, we'll be together. I said better late than never. Just don't make me wait forever. Don't make me wait forever.
Me gusta. Hey, Clutch, what's going on? You a fan of Clutch? Because I am. First time catching the live show? Are you familiar with Five Horse Johnson? Do you guys know Five Horse Johnson? Oh, cool, dude. All right, so we got another Tame Impala. And that's going to make, what, 10 in a row? It's a fantastic place to start. What other tunes do we have? Have you guys ever heard of Five Horse Johnson? Five Horse Johnson is freaking awesome if you don't know who they are. They're damn good. Andre Baranchea. First time listening to the live show. Love from Costa Rica. Love to you, friend. Go take a look at my go take a look at the record. If you guys want requests, it's $10 a request. I wonder if I have any salsa from Costa Rica. I'm pretty sure that I have some salsa from Costa Rica if you feel like listening to it. Welcome to all of you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. Here's your archive. If you want to see, this show is 100% vinyl. If you want to see what's in the archive, go take a look. There are 8,000 entries in there. The whole room here is vinyl. Vinyl, vinyl. I live this shit. And you guys pick some of the songs, and then I pick some of the songs, and guess what? We plug into this big thing called VJ Hive Mind, where we feed off this musical knowledge. And it's all positive. Because music is medicine. It is. Music heals you inside. Music makes it better, even when it's not good. It's the best. It's a celebration, so nothing makes me prouder than celebrating music with you, and nothing makes me happier than being able to serve you and play you 10 street songs from artists that you want to hear. Awesome. This last one is Roxy, who I still need to say, the best thing that you've ever gotten me into, Roxy, is Kanan. So I've been putting it off. I've been playing it, but I've been waiting for you to pick a Kanan song for me. He sent the record with Uma when they came over to Montreal, and with absolute fucking respect to Mars Volta, Kanan is the one. Holy fuck, man. That was very good, and I'm going to be looking into more, you know? It's also fun to be around a bunch of people that can talk Motorcycle. I've noticed that people are like talking about bands like Motorcycle. It's like, yeah. I mean, I'm glad we do that, you know? All right, so here's the last one. Roxy's got the last word on this very first Tame Impala train. The song we're going to hear is Eventually. And it started with Kyle Uber, and now it ends with Roxy. St. Vincent coming up with David Byrne. The War on Drugs coming up. It's not like the tunes are gone. We got plenty coming. What kind of music do you like? What's your deal? New people. What kind of music do you like? I want to hear. I want to know what you're all into. I mean, I know a lot of you, obviously, the regulars I know. But let's do this Tame Impala, okay? Here it is, Currents. Eventually. Thank you, Roxy. Love you always.
If only there could be another way to do this.
Yes, requests are
Feels
open.
like murder to
Let me put up that sign.
I know I always said that I could never hurt you. This is the very, very last time I'll
Fucking come on,
ever
dude.
know you.
Listen to this guy.
But I know that I'll be happier, and I know you will too. Said I know that I'll be happier, and I know you will too. Eventually,
Many, many grandma songs. More than you can imagine. What do you say we go to Bell Bottoms? Or maybe I should save Bell Bottoms and go back to back with Kanan. That's gonna work. That's gonna work.
wish I could tell